What's up, guys? I just shot a TV commercial yesterday. Just an amazing experience. I came back today, and man, let me tell you, this experience was amazing. The commercial will be launched on national TV for a whole year, French-speaking Canada. So it's gonna be super nice. It's my fourth commercial. Very excited, very pumped. I had a great experience. You know, you're treated like a star. Hotel, the whole thing. You know, hotel, flights, driver, food, everything you want, and it's paid super well. But I just want to say that we can pretty much attract everything we want in life, because how I got this is not because I was the most qualified or the tallest or the most handsome or the most jacked or the better qualified in terms of doing commercials, but I really believe in the power. I want to say manifesting, but the word manifesting has been linked to a lot of woo-woo hippie stuff. But guys, remember, everything we want comes from within, and the energy you have from within will attract a lot more positiveness. And where you kind of make that switch and realize the power that you have as a single human, all right, that you are complete and you have that power within you to attract the good things. I'll explain to you a little bit my thoughts about it. But let's say you're super sad guy, you're super down on yourself, and you feel like nobody loves you, and all of a sudden this chick from the gym that you have a crush on sends you a message and says, "Hey Johnny, you're so beautiful, you're so handsome, I saw you benching today, my goodness, I'm in love with you." What's gonna happen? You're gonna be so full of joy, you're gonna be jumping everywhere and doing jumping jacks all day long because you're so happy and you're telling everybody about it. All right, so this feeling came from you. It didn't come because this girl texted you. In reality, this girl is maybe just the activator of it, but it's just to remind you that this feeling was within you. But we associate that feeling to external events, and once we do that, we are pretty much setting ourselves up for failure, because then we're just waiting for good thing to happen to turn on that joy and that happiness. But that is not the way of doing it. Remember that this thing, you can turn it on at any time. This feeling that you felt when you won, I don't know, the best, I don't know if you're a pilot, the best pilot of the year, or if you won an award, or when you got married, you were so excited, you were so happy. Well, this happiness, you still have access to it, all right? And once you turn it on and you keep it always on, and you find reasons to be happy, and you find reasons to understand that everything that's happening is happening for you, all right? Life is happening for you, and we are pretty much living in a perfect world. That's just the reality of things, all right? But we have to start it from within. Let's say for this qualification to get the ad, the publicity, the TV commercial, instead of applying and then going and sending them messages and, "Hey, please hire me, please hire me," no, you just show the word that you're interested. All right, I'm interested, I'm gonna apply, and just leave it there. Don't get too attached to the outcome. When you're too attached to the outcome, the universe have a funny way of doing things to not give you what you want, because then you're too attached to it. You become like a spoiled kid that is crying because he didn't have every cookie he wants. No, and God is not a father that will just spoil us for nothing. All right, He will give us things, but when we're grateful for our things. All right, if you're grateful for the t-shirt that you already have and you're so happy with it, and then God sees that, hey, maybe you're growing up, maybe you need a bigger t-shirt, there you go, there's your other t-shirt. All right, you show your interest in things. You apply for jobs, show your interest in things. But guys, don't get too attached to the outcome, because sometimes we get too attached to the outcome and we're actually ruining the outcome that God has for us. Sometimes that is just the reality. All right, I mean, you can maybe like a girl and you want it to work so much, and then you start following her and pursuing her and doing everything just so you end up with her, and now you're so happy you're with this girl that you thought she was the one for you, and then 2 years later you guys get divorced, and I don't know, she takes all your stuff and she cheats on you and she takes your kids. Meanwhile, there was another girl that was waiting for you that was supposed to be the wife and the mother of your kids, but you forced something that wasn't meant for you, and the universe was like, all right, Well, let's see, so just saying, don't force things too much. And this goes against the not necessarily the red pill, but it goes against the grinding and going for things, because sometimes you just need to stay still. The Bible says, be still and know that I am God. Sometimes all we need to do is show interest. Yes, we are hard workers. I'm not saying stay home and pray and do nothing all day and manifest by, I don't know, imagining and visualizing things. No. But there is power to knowing that whatever is meant to you will come to you. And whenever you are running behind things and chasing things too much, you are just making them run away from you. When you keep that positiveness inside of you and you know that everything happening is for your best, and you live in that state and you take life from that state, knowing that you are manifesting the best, and you really keep that positive attitude and you go with that, it's just gonna attract all the opportunities to you, because God is seeing how grateful you are with the things that are right in front of you, so we can add more to it. But if your thoughts is only in this job that you applied for that never got back to you, you are neglecting the job that you already have right now. So if you already have right now, what you already have right now, you're not able to grow it or to give it all your attention, he who is faithful in little things will be faithful in big things. All right, so enjoy what you have at the moment. Give it your best. Keep that high sense of energy, the positiveness, high positiveness within you. And it's not only about positiveness, some people will call it the thumos. The ancient Greek methodology would talk about that. All right, it's the fire that a man has. And sometimes we get that fire too tamed down and we don't have that fire anymore. And we're just waiting from external events positive to happen, so this fire turns on for a little while. All right, but no. It has to be always on, and it will be always on, because you got to remember that you have the power. All right, you have the power, and if that job doesn't take you, it's because a better job is coming. All right, so just do that switch in your mindset, and trust me, the things that you want, you will attract. For this TV commercial, I applied first, and then I was kind of like always looking at my email, because they said that I'm part of the finalist. So I was like always looking at my email 24/7. I used to open up my Gmail like 3 times an hour, seriously. Scrolling and refreshing, and then I'm like, you know what, God, if this is from you, I showed the word I showed the word that I'm interested. I want to detach from it. I'm keeping it in the back of my mind, but it's not on the main page of my mind. It's not the first thing that I'm thinking about. It's right in the back, but I showed the interest. I did what I could have done, and that's it. I'm detaching from it. Next thing you know, of course, you pray about it and you ask God if that's the right thing, then open up the door. Next thing you know, boom, I get this email. There you go, you're confirmed. That's your flight ticket. That's your hotel. I shall see you soon. That's just how life works, guys. Be detached from the outcomes, and remember that everything starts from within. Within the power we have. We have great power, but we fail to realize it. Myself first. I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.